Hey friends, Corey with Creative Roots Art on Facebook, Creative Roots Art by Corey on YouTube. I'm going to be turning you guys down to here, and we are going to create a sweet little tulip. I think it's a tulip. Yes, it's a tulip. It is Pinterest inspired. I am in the making of doing my own Pinterest board, guys, with all my art. I'm so excited. There's so much to learn, though. Okay, so we're going to take this fun palette tool, and we're just going to do almost like a spackling look on it. Not much. I am using my favorite thicket here. I just use this on everything. I love my thicket. This one is made, or let's see, I believe it's Deco Arch Americana, the color thicket. So I love my textures. I love textures. I love like immediate results. So we are going to be doing a chunky background, but then we're going to put our beautiful tulip on there. This is an old board that my dad asked if I would have an interest in it, and yeah, it was a big board, and my son cut it in 3 different boards. I will be on there's going to be my first live on YouTube on January, it's tomorrow, January 26th, 2025. So, and I'm going to be using one of these, so I'm just practicing a little bit and thought, why not create a video? So I have really been doing quite a bit lately. I go in spurts, you know. Right now, I've been doing a lot of the canvases. So I have, I'm trying to build up a collection of gallery art and possibly bring you guys a virtual gallery art show. I have a couple different girls that I collaborate with in that area, so keep that in mind. I would love it if you follow me on Creative Roots Art on Facebook and Creative Roots Art by Corey on YouTube. I have a selling group called Creative Roots Art Shopping Experience, where I have a couple, I don't know, I think there's about 12 of us. And right now it's on it's on Tuesdays, but we do live selling anyway. So it's pretty cool. You get to shop all afternoon. Many different styles we have. So check that out on Facebook. I'm not loving how that's so solid. That's why I'm trying to cut it in half here a little bit. But then we'll go. And I always add at the end, because really, as I'm gonna put a little bit of purple. No, we're not gonna put purple. I love metallics. This one is a brown. No, it's antique bronze. It's a Deco Art metallic, and it's the extreme sheen. Ooh, I love it. I love metallics, guys. So, you know, it's gonna just be a real simple tulip, but it's gonna have a busy background. Busy, lots going on. I like action in my art anyway. I'm a pretty mellow person actually, but when it comes to my art, I want it to be super flowing and just have a lot of life in it. Let me know what do you guys like? I like the soft calming. Now I do, and I will be putting those on YouTube, but I do like calming art where you can literally just sit there and watch me create. I'm trying to decide the length of them. I'd like them to be at least 30 minutes, but I don't want you guys to get bored. But it is, I've had a lot of people tell me my art is super, super calming to watch me, so why not? Okay, so I'm not even gonna be adding any texture, you know, extra. I like to put baking soda in. I'm not gonna do that right now. Right now, we are just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do my tulip. I'm gonna take this purple. It's almost gone. If there's any colors here that you guys are, you know, curious about, please drop me a comment and let me know. You know, I'm not like specific on my brands overall. You know, it's not like, oh, I only use deco art. No, but I do have like favorites as far as colors go. I'm adding a little bit of my red in here. We're gonna get going right away, right into that texture. I may be adding purple maybe around, but I want this to be the center of attention at this moment. So let's just go with it. This is the first time I've been using this wood, so I'm just bringing you guys along because I am, like I said, I'm going live on YouTube tomorrow for the first time. So I'd love to have your support over there. I'm in a collaboration with my friend Leah. Oh my goodness, I don't know what it is called. It's called the YouTube collaboration. I think it's Come Meet Us or something. It's everybody's first live collaboration. Not Leah's. She's had a couple different ones. So Leah is with Make All the Things With Me. She is one of my good friends. And I love her, and I'm so thankful that she asked me. But she's like letting me come along since I'm a newbie. I mean, newbie to like the Facebook world in general. Obviously I'm not a new creator and I'm not new on Facebook. I go live all the time. And like I said, I have my own group over there, but you know, it's time to branch out, and she offered this. She's been doing it for a couple years now, I believe. She's got a really good following, and she's awesome. I create with her in a couple different Facebook events, really, I guess. We don't, groups. We don't really say collaboration over there, right? I don't know. I never know all the right things to say, but I do know that I appreciate Leah so very much for allowing me to come along in this journey of hers. So if you guys could give each and every one of those ladies tomorrow, you could give them a follow and subscribe to our channels. We would so appreciate it. It doesn't cost you guys anything, and it helps us, you know, to get out there. We've got a lot to share. We have a lot to share, and so unique to each other, and I just love that. I just love that, like, creatives can get together and just bring some really good content to you guys, and you get to watch like one right after the other. How fun. So not everybody will be talking about shopping, I mean selling, but I am a seller. That is what I do. I want my art in the hands of who it moves. So yes, I always am talking about what's for sale. I'm in the middle of getting a store. I do have a pop-up store on Facebook right now as of January. What's today, 25th? How pretty is this, guys? Oh my gosh, I just totally springed it up, didn't I? As I said, it's January, we all want spring. So yeah, I do have a pop-up shop right now, or store, I think I called it. I was doing it for Christmas, but I'm gonna keep it. It did very well. It is Creative Roots Art pop-up store, I believe. I might put this right in it tonight. I've been selling a lot of my art throughout this January, and I'm very, very, very thankful, because that's usually not a good selling time. But I've been selling pretty solid, almost every day. So with that being said, I don't have a lot in my shop. I keep trying to get these collections, and then somebody wants them, which of course that's awesome. But yeah, so just bear with me on that. I'm going to do, I believe, a Shopify. Just gonna add a little bit of baking soda. I'm going to add it to my purple right here. Once I do that, it's very hard for me to blend, but I don't know why, but I just feel like, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna show you guys some texture. Whoopsies. Get over there. I didn't know there's, oh boy, there's quite a, that's paint. Oh no. Well guys, this is reality, right? I am so rough with my stuff. Luckily, I have another one. That was a plastic one, and it's been working so good for me. I've had it for, I think I've had it for 2 months. Got it at the dollar store or Dollar Tree. So I always say there's no mistakes in creating, so you know, I have to believe that myself, right? I do. That's not a big deal at all. So if that happens, just shake it off, guys. I'm gonna use a little bit of blue for variation. It's not a blue tulip, it's purple, but you know, it's all about the lighting, right? You have to make it, you have to trick the eye that they're actually, you know, that the lighting's actually hitting it, and this is how you do that. This is how you do it. I hope that like helps you guys, kind of like makes you feel comfortable, you know, like, hey, it worked for her when she broke her like favorite one, which I did. That actually has been my absolute favorite. I like it because usually I can bend it in all these different ways, and it's like very forgiving. Where metal, when you bend this, you know, because like I said, I'm rough, it actually stays kind of bowed out or bowed, whatever that is, in the center there, and that's not really good for me. Okay, this pink has a ton of baking soda in it from yesterday. It actually was white, and I see what I mean, like this I can't get like a, well, it's not too bad. Can't get it totally flat like I did. Ooh, I love that, you guys. I love it. So I do a scratch technique here. I do that little spackly that I just showed you, and I break things. Let me get this creamy color. This is buttermilk. It's pretty interchangeable. Sometimes I get the buttermilk, and sometimes the buttercream. I believe that's Americana as well. I got a big one this time. So I love this background. It's so fun. Tell me in the comments, what do you guys think? Did it shock you that I broke my darn palette knife? Oh, sorry, palette tool. It shocked me, I'll tell you that. Wasn't expecting it. I think I'm gonna have to take a little ride to my Dollar Tree before tomorrow. Before I go on live, because I want to use that. Hopefully they'll have them. If not, I do have this one. It's not horrible. I like to kind of create a frame around the outside. I've been doing that with my my canvases too. Not really sure like why, but I always say my art dictates. I'm just the vessel here. You know, I just get like a sense, you know, like, okay, this is what this needs to be here and here. I can't explain why. I just like it. I like to kind of frame it. Now with my gallery art, you can get, I could do an actual frame, but you know, if you're not wanting to spend the extra money, I always leave it where I create it so that you can leave it as is. It does not have to be framed, and it still looks that way because I'm doing this, you know? So it kind of just frames it in, you know? And I'm gonna put a little bit of the black in, because like I said, I like bold. I wanted my not sunflower, but tulip. I wanted that to be the center of attention. So I'm gonna keep it, like I'm gonna try to keep the purple out of the rest of it. But, you know, so I did want that to be nice and like delicate, but I want a bold background. Kind of like in life, you know? You want like your circle, you want your surrounding to be bold, okay? Bold and courageous. kind of like protecting you, you know, like willing to stand up for you. And here you are, the little delicate flower, right? I don't know, guys. I like to story tell. Okay, let's see. Let's get a little bit of burnt umber. That's my go-to brown. I love burnt umber, and then, I mean, the black is it's just black. It's just black. Okay, so let's take this pink and kind of like use it to our advantage, like use the baking soda thickness of it and put it right on your tips here. Okay, this is pretty cool because I'm not even gonna have to, I don't even have to dry. Okay, I might need a little more of that purple, but I did notice that it's almost gone. So as long as I'm blending with this tool, it's fine. When I'm blending with my fingers, because I do a lot of finger painting, and I do teach. I teach techniques, and I'm going to start putting them, you can purchase them. You can purchase them, and it's not going to be necessarily, I'm not teaching you a flower. I am always teaching technique. You can use my techniques on any piece that you do, okay? So I'm going to take this outlining brush. This is a different one. I usually use, my paintbrushes look awful, but you know, I shape them to exactly how I want them. So this is an outlining brush, you know, super, super thin. Not a whole lot of bristles. I put it in the water. I'll dip it in my water. Oh, is this not, my water not showing? It's beautiful, isn't it? And then kind of roll your paintbrush while you're drying it, and it makes a really nice point. But I'm gonna try this. This, as you can see with the cleanliness of this, I've never used it. It came in that same package and I just happened to see it. I'm dipping in that brown, the burnt umber and the black. That is definitely my outlining go-to color. I dip a little bit, and I don't necessarily, oopsies, I got some black on my shirt. I mean, not on my shirt, thank God. I put my sleeves up. So those two, the burnt umber and the black, that's my outlining go-to, okay? You may have a different combo. Yeah, this is nice. So I hardly put pressure on the what is this called? Because usually it's my canvas, but it's my, I mean, I know it's a piece of wood. What am I trying to think of here, guys? That subject. I don't know, but I don't put a lot of pressure, and then it makes that nice, thin outline, right? Okay, oops, that's super, super wet right there. Let me know what you guys think of this. I'm loving it. I feel very like free. Just a simple little painting. Lovely for the spring, right? But not only spring, especially if you like love tulips, because I mean, I know they are a spring flower. But you know, if that's something you like in your decor, there's nothing wrong with keeping it out, right? There's no rules. Ooh, I love this. I love this brush. I think it's gonna be my new favorite, guys. Okay, this is super wet, so I can't really do a whole lot, but I will show you that you can finger paint. Yeah, it's getting too light. I wanted a little bit more vibrant there, so I will probably have to come back to this. I normally layer up. But at least you guys can get the overall feel of where I'm going with this, and I'm gonna take my weight. Again, I'm keeping it nice and thick so that it has that feel of like weighty, okay? It's weighty on the tips here so that you know it's not flat. That's my goal, okay? And then you can just keep doing this. Just keep doing it and doing it. Like I said, I don't like to dry mine. I really don't like to dry it. It actually makes it flat. So you do all this, you know, all this work, right, to create it, that like thickness of it, and then you go and dry it and it flattens it right out. So I like to let mine dry naturally, but you will have to stop back and see the final look. But it is pretty. I mean, look at how fast we did this. So, you know, art doesn't always have to take long. Most of mine do. Not gonna lie, I'm a detailer, but this just goes to show, you know, not all of it does. Let me get these black lines back in here. Oh, I didn't even realize this one kind of has a ridge as well. Yeah, so once it dries, we can get that nice thin look again, but I certainly need to build it up. So I want us to have black like that. So, but pretty cool. Tell me what you think. If you like what you see, go check me out on Facebook, Creative Roots Art. On Facebook, Creative Roots Art by Corey, right on the YouTube. Oops, there's a lot of yellow in there. Yeah, I have so many pieces that you can see. I do lives at least twice a week, so check us out, check me out. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.